I'm going to try to get through this without crying. My name is Louise, and me and my family own a wheat farm in Kansas. We are all certainly lifelong Republicans, and we were so happy to vote for Trump in all three of his elections. However, we were certainly not aware that he was going to put a funding freeze on all USAID. 100% of our wheat produce is bought by USAID and shipped out of the country. So our farm is completely bankrupt. We have no customer. We had this whole deal with the US government, and now that is just gone in a second. And we are completely decimated. USAID buys about $2 billion worth of American farmers' goods annually, and every single one of those farms is in the same boat as us now. It's a sinking boat. He didn't consider us at all when he made these decisions, and it would be impossible for any world leader to do something that could negatively affect us more than what Trump has done to us. And we voted for him.
We told you so. I voted to save your farm. I voted for you. You voted against me. I warned you that within the pages of P 2025, it laid out an intricate plan to decimate organizations like USAID. They do not want any of our money going across the country for free anymore. And that is written in those pages. And we told you about it. And you said, no, I'd rather listen to my daddy shit sandwich over here, because he says, one, it's Democrat hoax, so it must be. Two, he doesn't know anything about it, so he mustn't. And we're lying to you, so you are. Period. So instead of saying, we didn't know this was going to happen, we didn't know, there's no way we could have known, what you should have been saying is, I refuse to listen. I didn't want to trust you. I rather trust a billionaire whose ulterior motives are only to benefit himself and to enrich his family. And I'm voting based on racism. Just say those things, because that's what it is. Everything that is happening to you was 100% laid out. They told you it was coming. And we told you it was coming. So I don't care. I hope you all lose your fucking farms. In Arkansas, all the farmers are drafting a letter to beg Daddy Shitstain for federal funds because they're broke. But they should have known, because we told them it was coming. So in order for America to see that we weren't lying, I need you all to lose your farms.
All of us farmers have officially fucked around, and we have officially found the fuck out now, guys. I am on the verge of bankruptcy. I'm on the verge of tears. Overnight, all of my help fled. My help, out of fear for their safety, their lives, they fled. And now I am left out here standing in my unharvested carrot field. And I'm in Kansas, and this is when carrot harvest goes. In Kansas, this field should be full of workers, but all my workers left. And who the do you think is to blame for that? Every single one of them left. Now I have to by myself try to fill that truck with a load of carrots in one day, and I can't do that, guys. I have to get these carrots to market by next week, or my contract is terminated. This is $936,000 worth of carrots right here, and I can't pick them by myself. If they're unharvested, I will get kicked out of that contract, and I will get sued by the Planters Loves Carrots company.
They got no one to blame but themselves, because they voted against their own interest. They voted to deport immigrants who worked on their fields. They told us we're voting for affordability, but many families in Kansas cannot afford groceries, gas, or even electricity. Elections have consequences. So let's get to see more. Please like and have the video, and let me know thoughts in the comments, right?
1 gallon of gas in Kansas is over half of minimum wage. So in Kansas, gas just hit $4.29. The minimum wage in Kansas is $7.50. So to put this in perspective, if you have like a Toyota Camry or a Nissan Altima, or, a car, nothing fancy, your gas tank holds about 15 to 16 gallons, okay? That means that if you work at minimum wage, if you're just starting out, you're a teenager with a part-time job, whatever the reason that you are making minimum wage, it doesn't really matter, it's not the point. you would have to work 8.5 hours just to fill up your gas tank. So you would have to work an entire shift plus some just to fill up your gas tank to get to work, to get to your next shift. Are we winning yet? Is America great again? Oh my God, make it make sense.
Can somebody explain to me why my electric bill is $525 freaking dollars?
So I just got my power bill and I got charged for the sunlight, the moonlight, the street light, the light of my life, the speed of light, the light of the Holy Spirit, and the light at the end of the tunnel. What the hell?
Bro, I'm not gonna fucking make it in this fucking world because, like, tell me why I just went to fucking Kroger's and got groceries. I just got paid today. My last fucking paycheck. And I spent $73 fucking dollars on popcorn, crackers, Cheez-Its, milk, ranch dressing, tomatoes. Just basic shit, man. Like, a box of fucking Cheez-Its and a box of fucking crackers was $5 a fucking piece. The ranch dressing was fucking $5. The tomatoes were $4. Like, the milk is $7 a gallon and my kid drinks 3 gallons a week. That's $20 fucking dollars. Like, how the fuck did I barely get any goddamn food and it's $73 fucking dollars? Like, what the fuck am I gonna do?
You know, when I pay my bills or I buy my groceries, I feel the squeeze too, because cost of living has skyrocketed. And Kansas families are being squeezed by these blanket tariffs that are increasing costs across the board. Stop this reckless tariff policy and put that money back in hardworking Kansas families' pockets, where it belongs.
If you live in Kansas, they're trying to put 2 of those AI centers in Central County. That we have so much farmland. They're going to affect so many people. They're going to steal all of our water.
These companies are predatory. They are not telling the truth. They are taking advantage of our land. They want to use up our resources, and we're not getting any benefit of the energy.
The fact that you guys even are contemplating, and he stated that you guys are aggressively seeking industries like this, you're looking for a quick buck, and you're not looking at the fact that you're going to raise utilities. You raise property taxes and everything enough, and we don't see enough of the infrastructure going back into the roads and stuff like that. Then you want to bring in something that's going to suck the water, but that water's not recycled. It turns into pollution and toxin. Where are you going to put it? In our crops? So I can tell you, there's some farmers that are going to be pretty pissed off. Put it back in our river, our lakes. That's going to endanger all of our fish, and there's quite a few people that like to fish out of that lake. It's pretty sad that you would think about doing something like that. The fact that you want to bring in something that's going to drive away, as she said, wildlife. There's a lot of people that come up here to hunt. Okay? So you're going to sit here and drive away something that people live off of, fish, and then the wildlife. That's absurd. And if you haven't looked into all of the documentation, the reports about other people, other communities that have these data centers, and the lack of water that some of these have, like down in Georgia, there's full documentaries about the communities down there that have these data centers. They barely have a trickle of water in their house. They're paying almost the rate of mortgage for the power and utilities because of the data centers. And if you guys are just trying to make a quick buck, you don't care about these people sitting in this room. These people vote and pay your taxes, and we don't want to pay to have something like that. You're not thinking about the children that are here currently. You're not thinking about your grandchildren. If you're not thinking about that, and the fact that it's been documented that it'll cause cancer, increase in asthma, and everything else, you guys are delusional.
Meet Luis, a lifelong Republican wheat farmer who voted for Trump not once, not twice, but all 3 times. She said she was thrilled to do it. She said that she wants him to fight for people just like her. But here's the reality that she's facing right now. Her farm now is gone, bankrupt. She had a government contract to sell 100% of her wheat to U.S. aid. That deal was vanished overnight. The buyers, gone. The money, gone. And here's where the irony cuts deep. Luis admits that 70% of her workforce were indeed undocumented immigrants. The very same people, the lives and livelihoods she voted to upend. And now they're not showing up to work. And without them, her business has collapsed. Luis is on TikTok now, literally about 5 videos, blaming Trump for not protecting farmers like her. But here's the thing. These policies were never designed to protect your farm, Luis. And if you were literally educated, you would have took 2 minutes to research and find that out for yourself. These policies were designed to make a point, no matter who got hurt, even his own voters. So, Luis, actions have consequences. And sometimes they come for you first.
that there are a lot of people who are very concerned out there who voted for this administration. But you know, they wrote it all down in Project 2025. I guess we should have paid a little closer attention to what was in that. I read the agriculture section. I know it better than I probably should. But it was there. It was all in writing. We probably should have paid closer attention to it. I'll just say this. I think it's time for this administration to recognize who put them into office, and also to understand that these people are hurting, and this only adds to the hurt that they're already dealing with.
This is a reminder that elections have consequences. Every vote has consequences. Now many families in Kansas are making painful decisions every month, whether to buy groceries or even pay for electric bill, whether to buy gas or pay for medicine. And this shows that politics affect every part of our everyday life. It affects food prices, jobs, healthcare, education, farmers, workers, and even businesses. And this is why people should take elections so seriously. But many times, people vote based on party loyalty, others vote because of culture, others vote because of race, others vote because they dislike a particular group and they want to punish them. And our politics should never be about punishing others. It should be about how you're going to improve your life, you see? Anger and division cannot solve economic problems. And most of the times, they are politicians. They spend more time blaming immigrants, minorities, or even political opponents, rather than explaining how they will lower prices or even create jobs. Real leadership is measured by results and not by speeches. You should judge a politician on whether your life is improving, you know? Can you afford groceries? Can you pay bills, you see? Are your businesses growing? Are farmers succeeding? And if the answer is no, then you don't have to elect the same person into office again, because politicians, they're supposed to work for the people, and no politician deserve unconditional support. Leaders come and go, but your future is permanent. Your financial security matters more than defending any politician. Your children's future matters more than winning political arguments online. Every election is another opportunity to choose the kind of a country you want, you see? So before casting a vote, you should take time to understand the policies. So thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Have a good one. I'll see you in the next video.